Because when it comes to cadres, we have confessed openly that as PF we let our cadres loose and we received our ultimate punishment, get out of government. Right. Go and correct yourselves. And I can tell you, we are determined. That's how come the first step we took was to undertake a postmortem process, going to not only PF members, the general public, farmers, marketeers, people in the bus stop, to tell us what we did wrong. Right. I can tell you that out of the 10 things or 20 things they mentioned, they said you did well infrastructure, you did well this, you did well this, you did well. The only major complaint was the indiscipline of our cadres. The violent activities that were taking place in markets. It's not news. The UPND are beating a drum that is ancient. And we have said to them, sorry, the carpet is off your feet. We have admitted that that indiscipline costed us an election.
And we have admitted that the regime was possibly one of the most corrupt administration as you were.
No, on corruption I can bet to you that outside the propaganda by the UPND, which made the people of Zambia be brainwashed to suggest that there was free money. Do you know that the first people who are complaining are those who, from UPND, who are fighting viciously on the basis that they thought that PF Vadiera, Tikangena Mboma Nasa Zadiera. Then they discovered it was just the indiscipline of cadres that was validating that propaganda. People displaying a 50,000 kwacha on the bed, a 30,000 kwacha, 100,000 kwacha here, isolated.
That is part of corruption.
Listen, aggregate. Listen.
That's my question. That is part of corruption. Where do you think those cadres were getting the monies from? Don't you think that?
Mr. IP, there I may differ with you even at a personal level.
Right.
I have never accepted this idea of classifying people who should have money or not have money. You can legitimately generate income from your business. How you conduct yourself with that money may be a different subject.
Only cadres were rich.
No, listen, it's not cadres were only cadres were rich. People made money because money was in circulation, including cadres. The way they conducted themselves when they had money is a different story. One time in 1999, 2000, Ms. IP, I was running a company, a freight forwarding company in Central Province, Kapili in particular, and my office was in Kawe. And it so happened that that's when Zambia Railways officers were, most of them retrenched, and they were given their packages. Do you know that there are people who, for the first time, that time, Aguira 90 million, they go amok. Kutenga masausage, kugula masausage, yakuzam beef that time, no, faka mmukosu. You understand what I'm saying? Afaka mmukosu. Atenga 50 kwacha that time, kufene na mpuno na kwika. It doesn't mean that they've stolen the money. It's just that possibly they can't handle and hold themselves with that kind of money. That does not in any way imply that they could have gotten money illegitimately. Yes, the misconduct of our cadres, some of them that were privileged to either get a contract or 20%, because empowering cadres, empowering our people, regardless of how they are classified, it should be a normal thing in this government.
While neglecting the
there is no neglecting. It should. We were talking about national unity just now.
Right.
When you are elected into government, at that particular point, you cease to look at things from a political point of view. You are supposed to look at it from a nationalistic point of view. Never classify your citizens as president into tribe, political affiliation, and so on. You fail to govern. That is the problem